And we're live. Okay. Sorry about all that. This VOD is gonna be a bitch to edit, I swear, though. I think I got everything fixed. Sorry it took so long. Me message drag again. But we'll see. Let's get back to this. Sorry if I seem like stressed or anything, this kind of left me a bit overstimulated. And it's been a kind of a nightmare dealing with. I'm back up on stream, by the way.
Again, I have a tab up.
Okay. But I'm hoping everything is fixed, but we'll see. Honestly.
Hey, look. Trans Moon Pupper.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I need to go up there. The present is here, if I remember right. It's one of these corners anyway. Is it over here? I don't know how they have it oriented, because I did not double check. Something under the table. Found a gold key. There's a piece of paper beside it. You found the treasure. Congrats! Oh shit, this is actually useless, doesn't it? Let's take my controller, fuck it. There's a scrap found. It was our special place. She loved the pretty room with its big mirror. She would wonder what to wear for dinner. But now it's just me. I thought it might help to come here. But it didn't. There's only emptiness. Rule on this page matches the one for my room, so the former tenant did come here. I wonder if he's still here. So he got dumped, huh? The note at home did mention that. And our special place, he came here with her. Saturday, yeah. Where could he be? Sorry, I had to take some bets. Grab from a notebook. Oh shit. Door's locked. There's a notice on the door. Due to employee incompetence and lost keys, the library is temporarily closed. We apologize for the inconvenience. Use the gold key. Oh, I forgot that was to the library. Fuck yeah. A key. Need a key. Packed tight with books from A to B. C to D. E to F. The owner's collection of books. Please read at your leisure. G to H. I to J, K to L. What the? That sound? Cry of the unseen. Do you consider yourself kind? You don't get to decide that. It's decided in the unconscious. Even if you believe you are cold-hearted, you may be warm and emotional inside, and they will sniff it out. They will be lured by your unconscious kindness, and they will drag you away. Some kind of occult book? I bet Paul would love this. He's way too into that stuff for his age. Excuse me? Sir? Is someone there? Go over here. Where I meant to go. D, Q to R, C, D, to Z. Oh shoot, I forgot. Can't remember what I'm supposed to do. That opened a door. Oh yeah, I did get another key, didn't I? What's the key I got? Oh, I got 108. Okay. Something on top. Do you think I should post an announcement since I'm back to streaming? Or should I just not? Because I did stop for a good bit.
You did stop for a bit. It's up to you. Like, you can notify your own community. Does you have the ads and whatnot in the server?
I meant like posting at different places, like promo. Probably not. Considering I did post earlier.
Yeah.
Here's where you meet her. Who's there? Uh, I'm sorry. I just came in and the piano looked nice, so Sorry I yelled at you. I'm not on staff for the hotel or anything. Who are you then? I'm David. I'm sorta looking for a guy. What about you? I'm Sissy. Huh, Sissy, then. What brings you here? It could be dangerous, you know. I stayed at this hotel once, but I forgot something important, so I came back to get it. I see. Did you find it? No, I'm still looking. It's just this little box decorated with rubies, but I'm not leaving until I find it. Right. Well, again, sorry for shouting. I'll probably be here a while longer, so I could help you find it. Really? That would be great. Okay, please help. Do me a favor, too, though. If you see a man about my age, would you tell me? Okay. I'll be going then. David, you be careful, too. Man, what am I doing shouting at girls? I feel like the shady one here. Oh, you're about to feel even shadier, honey. I'm about to cut a door. Oh. I think I know what's about to happen. Oh, fuck. Door in 106 bathroom needs fixing. There's a key on this page. Key to 106. 4 chapters of the book have mysteriously gone missing. Should you find the pages, please report to the owner. I hear something. Is somebody locked in there? I should find some way to open it. You are gonna regret that, honey. A door knob. Oh yeah, that journal mentioned something about door repairs. Hmm. Would it work on that door without a knob? It's the same kind. I'll give it a shot. Doorknob. We got the locked with the passcode. About to hit my eye. Book of the Month, The Strange Case of Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde. Small door which won't open. It doesn't seem to have a lock. This tile seems a little loose. Stomp on it. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Dreg. Hmm. It opened. Was there a mechanism in the floor? There's a ladder and it goes down where else? Maybe I should check this out. Can't see a thing. I need a light. Hmm? Are you okay? Hey, were you locked in here? Oh god, I hate that noise. It reminds me so much of ripping flesh. Well, what? Are you okay? Whoa. Ah! Stay back! Don't come near me! Ah! Crap! Let go! Let go! Uh, uh, what was that? Snack was all crooked. Can't have been human. Am I just going nuts here? That thing. It couldn't have been real. I must just be seeing things. I'm just so tired is all. I feel sick. Wonder what Sissy's up to. Did she find what she came for? I have my key. Have any other keys? Actually. Oh, lighter. Just either X or Y then. Actually, I want to check something. I need to exit the game though. I'll be. There's a launchpad thing for the controller, and I want to check my controls. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, never mind. That was fucking weird. Sorry for the sick noises. Coughing and all that. You know how it is. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Sorry about that. Whoa, fuck! Oh, that scared me. Was that Sissy? Here? Nope. Oh. Sissy, what happened? I went to the window and the floor gave away. What should I do? Sissy, jump over. It's dangerous over there. No, I can't. I'm slipping. And I can't possibly jump that far. A gap this big? This is no time for pessimism. It's going to crumble soon. Hurry, I'll catch you. I don't want to do screams, so I'm not gonna. It's my choice. Oh shit.
Well, you're also recovering from...
Yeah, laryngitis. Oh, what's a little laryngitis every once in a while? I forgot to do this. Because I usually try to pin it. But because I've had to restart stream so many times, keeps getting unpinned. Shocking, me dealing with scuff. I'm gonna have such a fun time editing this.
You decided on this.
Bitch. Fuck you.
When and where?
I know you want it. That was too close. Are you okay, Sissy? Are you hurt? Sissy? So scared. I was so scared. No more. I don't like the dark. Why do I? It's okay, Sissy. I'm sorry, I know you were scared, but it's fine now. Don't cry. I'm sorry, I was scared and confused. It's alright. I'm glad you're not hurt. Did you find what you were looking for? Not yet. No, not yet. It wasn't the room we stayed in. I wonder where it could be. It must be important if you came all by yourself. You could always just give up on it. It's not entirely safe here. I can't just give up on it. I have to find it. What exactly is it? Sorry to ask, but I've been wondering. Was it a present or... It's a present from my boyfriend. It's the most important thing to me after my own life. Ah, I see. Sorry if I was rude. I'll keep looking for it too. You're looking for someone, right? I haven't met anyone yet, but can you tell me more about them? Well, I don't know that much either. Just that he's a man about my age. Huh? You know that little about the person you're looking for? You're a strange guy, David. I am not. There's just some things I want to ask. And I don't know how he looks because, strange, but very kind. I would have been hurt badly if you weren't here. I'm really grateful to you for saving me. I should get going. Take care, David. I'll see you. I really need to start looking into, like, vocal techniques and stuff, especially, like, feminization. Partially because I do have Finn members in my system, and, for context, we are on T, so our voice is going to get deeper and deeper over time, and indeed has gotten deeper even just in the time I've been streaming.
Yay.
But, we do want to learn, like, some feminization stuff, and just general, like, voice acting stuff to get both better for this and also for the comfort of some members. Oh yeah, 106, I think.
Ow.
Or what do I have a key for? Brass key. Here's full crumpled paper. Notebook. Yeah, I got that bit done. Wait, I think we can go back in here. The basement's door's open. Bubbles. Come on, come on. Something here. Ah, bronze key. Another key. Ooh. Oh shit. Yeah, because anytime we start streaming, there's an automatic ping, isn't there?
Automatic ping for what?
Stream cord.
It should be, yeah.
E. So people would have already been notified, right? E.
Yeah. But you could still like post on socials.
I mean, I probably shouldn't post in like other Discords, right?
Probably not in other Discords, considering this you are still doing the same thing. But if you haven't posted on any of your socials,
I did post earlier.
well then maybe write a comment on your posts on socials, like on Twitter and Blue Sky. Be like, After technical difficulties, we're back. Feel free to hop in.
Okay. There you go. Right. Sorry if y'all can hear me snorting sometimes. Oh, here it is. Bronze key. Oh. A journal, seemingly written by a staff member. The last page is rambling and sloppily written. A toast to our owner, who left his employees and fled into the night. We'll drink all the beer we've got. Hell, it's the only thing good here. Being out of a job's no good, but at least we don't have to see his mug no more. We were so sick of that egghead always trying to flaunt his intelligence. Installing weird stuff for the basement door, having a number lock on the food storage. All his silly crap made this place impossible to run. Plus, the passcode was this thing with a book which he changed every month. What the hell do you do if you forget? Maybe it's good for him, but sure as hell not for us. Whatever. Once we're done with the booze, we're out of here. A toast to our bright futures. The door to the food storage is at the far end of the first floor, right? Passcode on food is pretty absurd. so the month. So we need to find the strange case of Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde. The blackboard in the owner's room said the strange case of Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde. It'd be on the shelf, right? Ah, here we go. Oh, here we go. Sorry, there was something that distracted me. The story of the door. Mr. Utterson, the Lord, chapter 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10. 2, 4, 5, 8. 2, 4, 5. So 3, 6, 7, 9. Oh, this fucker. No way. That monster, did it really? It's coming this way. Crap, I gotta escape. Ah, fuck. I died. Game over. Apparently I've had that 5 times now.
Well.
Oh fuck, I hadn't saved anytime soon, had I? I'd rather not. What all do I have is the question, I guess. I won't be rereading all this, I hope you know. Let's just go. You might hear me just spamming the button. Just click, 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 click. It's not even a noisy controller, I'm just really bored. Hey! Oi! I actually saw that before it sounded, so fuck you. You wanna hop in VC, you can. I could always use a company.
When, where, how deep?
Here, now, and all the way.
Good kidding.
Why does that make me good? Oh, take a hit. Let me change from that. Okay, for one, I'm
Don't
gonna save
forget
again.
the care package, hun.
Yeah, I won't. But that's what I needed. And a wood box, apparently. Yeah, I won't. Drink. I will not be doing the snackies because A, I'm not really hungry. I kind of lost my appetite after getting stressed from all the scuff. And B, I am chewing gum because I got nauseous and lost my appetite, all the stress with all the scuff. I hate the fact that I've now taken after one of my grandmas. In the fact that she can't eat when stressed. You've met her. My dad's side, yeah. One of the reasons she tends to be very thin is because when she's stressed, she loses her appetite and can't eat. Which is sounding very familiar now. I keep accidentally hitting it again and again. Oops. Ice more. I swear. Ice more. One, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10. So that means 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 9. And I am fucking saving. Fuck! Ah! God damn it! That was all on me. These aren't the easiest controls. Yes, I'm gonna blame the controls instead of myself. To be fair, I'm actually completely right. Ah! Fuck! I know what I need to do, I just can't remember how to do it. Because I need to push him over there. Ah, fuck. I wanted to see if I might be able to save right there, but it turns out I can't. That mechanic is disabled in this segment. That was good to know. I did not know that before. I have not actually played this game. I have seen playthroughs of this game. But it's still one of my favorites. I just never had a chance to play games before. So yes, I have favorite games without ever having played them because I literally never had a choice. Ah, fuck! Son of a... I know what I'm doing. Says the person who keeps dying. I'm not gonna lie, they did really good with those fucking noises. Those are fucking terrifying. Maybe if I drop him down here. Oh my god, I had to click on it. I forgot. You just have to click on it and David does it himself. Mother of fox. God damn it. Wait, is that monster? So what I saw earlier really was... Do you think that thing actually exists? But still, there's no way it's coming back from that fall, and the room under here is locked tight. I should warn Sissy when I see her. I knew it would be dangerous for her. Okay, 1, 2... 4, 5. So it's 3, 6, 7, 9. Aha! I remember numbers! That might require a bit of context. If anyone does not know me, I have dyscalculia, which makes it hard to remember numbers. Numbers and various kinds of sequences are just difficult for me. Oh. I could use this to get up to that thing. Got the key to 209. You know, I'm really glad for controllers. Because this game is usually you have to use all the arrow keys. As you can see me hitting them. But, like, this can get kind of clanky sometimes. I'm sure a lot of people are just used to doing this, but I like the controllers a lot more. What about you? Do you prefer doing games by controller, or do you prefer having to use your keyboard?
It depends on the game. If it's like an RPG Maker or something simple like Undertale, unless it's like particularly a Switch version which is made for consoles and updated its gimmicks to go with a console,
Actually, Undertale is easier with the controller.
But it started out in 2015 as only having keyboard support. That's what I'm used to.
I just remember when Jacksepticeye played it, and he had a lot easier time when he used the controller, because the battle segments was easier to navigate. And also, controllers were still pretty common for computers in 2015.
Regardless, when I start off certain games that I enjoy with a particular control scheme, that's what I gravitate towards for that game.
Okay, I'm just telling ya. Controllers were widely used in 2015, even with computers. Cause I had one. Cause I played I played Undertale around when it came out too. I had I think it was a Logitech controller at the time. That I used. Technically, it wasn't mine. I do have the game, on Steam now, but back then I did not have the money to buy it.
Right.
Because I was a teenager.
Right.
So... I do own it now, and I think I even bought the soundtrack, too. I always knew I wanted to buy it whenever I had the money, and as soon as I had enough money to buy it on Steam, I did. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. I'm pretty sure I just did not do shit. Wait, is she under one of the beds? Looks like something was badly burned. Was this a photo? There's something under the pieces. I'm just scrap from a notebook. I don't like using my keyboard much, but also some of that is also because of how I have my setup here.
Right.
Because it's such a fucking stretch to... If I want to use my controller, my keyboard, I would have to have the... I'm using my large... I have a large screen over here that I'm using to display the game. But I use a laptop for streaming, so it's kind of weird using my laptop keyboard and then having to look over to the side. So that's probably one of the reasons I much prefer controllers. Because I like big TV, but have small laptop. I hope to get a desktop eventually. I don't need her memory anymore because I know she won't come back. I have to erase everything, good and bad. And all the memories inside of me, too. Ugh. My head hurts. Whew, it's easing up. Sheesh, I'm exhausted. I guess I haven't slept much. So he burnt this photo to mend his broken heart, huh? I'm just now remembering a spell I did when I was younger. Involves something similar with burning, but it wasn't a photo. It was I think it was might sound weird, but at the time I think it was either ending love or ending a crush spell to try to stop the feelings, essentially. At the time, but yeah. But yeah, so essentially a severing of connections kind of ordeal.
Right.
I know I couldn't do that. I'll never forget. Never. According to Paul, that makes me a pansy. But, I do think, like, magic and witchcraft can be very useful in that regard for, like, something like that, obviously, is a mental thing.
Right.
And so the magic you're doing isn't necessarily, like, putting it out into the world to the same degree.
Yeah.
It's an internal thing, but sometimes having rituals like that, I feel like, do aid in that kind of thing.
Hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
Also, Road,
Yes.
have you noticed that since I got my haircut, my IRL haircut is a lot more similar to my character now?
Yep.
On accident?
Yep.
I noticed that earlier. I'm like, wait. Oh. You know that wasn't intentional, right?
I figured.
I just got the same haircut I always do. And then I realized, wait. Now I look more like my character. Oh, shit. Especially as I got cut it shorter than usual. Sissy? Oh, there you are, David. Did you find the box? No, I can't find it. There are lots of rooms I can't get into, so it might be in one of those. What's wrong, David? You look kinda pale. Oh, it's nothing. But Sissy, you should really leave soon. Why? You may not believe me, but there's some kind of bizarre monster around. I found it in the basement. I was attacked by it earlier. You'd definitely be in danger too, so I think you should go. Look, I don't like the dark, scary places either. But there's no need to tease me like that. I'm not a kid afraid of the boogeyman, okay? Sorry. But I'm not trying to tease you. I'm telling the truth. Don't worry, I'm not mad. You don't seem like a dishonest guy, so I'd like to believe you, but... A monster? Maybe you mistook something in the dark? You could be susceptible to seeing things when you wander around in the dark like this. I'd like to think you're right. Alright, if you insist, but be careful, okay? I know, well, I'll go looking elsewhere. Oh, I have my glasses on. I can reduce my nightlight. By nightlight, I mean, let's do 45 actually. Oh, God. There we go. I have a migraine disorder. One of my common triggers is blue light, so I have glasses on that filter blue light. Like my prescription glasses have a coating on it that does that for me to help with my migraines. But earlier I was wearing my contacts, so on all my device on my computer, because my computer lets you turn the intensity of your of the light. Like how strong the effect is. And so I turned it up while I had my contacts on so I wouldn't risk a migraine. Oh, fuck. What? But yeah. Definitely if you get migraines or headaches really bad, especially when you've been using tech a lot, and especially if you've noticed one of your most common triggers is light, I would absolutely recommend, like, setting the nightlight on your computer and all your devices on. It's extremely helpful. It helped reduce my migraines significantly, and now I can actually, like, watch and binge stuff without getting a migraine, because used to, if I tried to play a game like this for this long, I get a migraine from it, from the blue light on the computer. Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool, actually. I'm really happy that became a thing a lot of all devices have now, because it's helpful for people like me. If they never implemented something like that and they never learned that blue light could affect people's sleep, I never would have been able to have the resources I do to filter it out and thus reduce my migraine intensities. Because even like the blue light, like outside, like sunlight, is another trigger. Because there's a lot of blue light in sunlight and stuff. So yeah. Because obviously, sunlight, full spectrum. Red writing. Was this here before? Leave me alone. Please, leave me alone. Come to me. I am waiting for you. Sounds pretty inconsistent. Who could have written this? Why? You dropped down a pit! Crap, I gotta do something. Ah, fuck! Brandy, it's got tons of alcohol in it. I might just catch fire if I drink this. Damn it, this monster doesn't give up. How about some of this? I guess that won't do much alone. What else can I do? Oh yeah, now that he's covered in alcohol, he should be pretty flammable. Light. Burn, bitch!
Well, that just unlocks a memory. No, I've told you about this, didn't I?
I don't know.
So, when we were, like, very, very, very little, we were playing a game called Unreal Tournament with our family. Unreal Tournament is a game not designed or not meant to be played by, like, little kids. We were 6 at the time. The reason why the game is not recommended for little kids is because some of the taunts contain curse words. There was one time we were playing with family, and we were getting into it. We saw a taunt. We tried to spam it, and the queue, like the game, would censor us. It will play something completely different. So imagine 6-year-old us getting frustrated with the game. Someone comes in and be like, why are you getting so angry? I'm not pressing burn, baby! I'm pressing die, bitch!
bad as me at like 7 years old watching Shaun of the Dead. Get this, we were watching it because my dad's a horror junkie, just probably what made me love horror.
Right.
And so from a very young age, like 5 years old, I've been watching horror.
Nice.
Not exactly the best content for kids, but let's ignore that fact. Yeah, like 6, 7 years old watching Chucky. I still won't watch Chucky to this day.
Well, Child's Play is scary. You kidding?
Actually, I do want to actually watch Chucky. I haven't actually seen it because I saw some of it and then refused to watch it ever again.
I couldn't complete. I couldn't complete Child's Play
because he's a doll, and I had a bunch of dolls. I wasn't gonna complete that. But then so me and my dad and grandparents and siblings were watching Shaun of the Dead, which is a very gory film and a very what would that humor be considered?
A dark humor?
No, like obscene humor, yeah. And my grandma was like, no, we shouldn't be watching this, and like, especially because his kids were there. And so I took the movie, and went to my room later, snuck it, and was continuing to watch it because I liked watching people getting eaten by the zombies. And was kind of mentally cheering the zombies on, like, yeah, fucking eat them like a sandwich. In my head. While I watched it. And then I think I completed it. I think I watched all of it. But then I ended up not being able to sleep at night.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions.
I ended up, because it was late at night, too, when I watched it. Because everyone else had to be in their rooms away. But needless to say, I ended up going to my dad's room and I slept with Dad. Because I was too scared to sleep on my own. I think I had dreams of zombies eating people that night, too. What the hell is that thing? Why is it chasing me? How did it survive before? I might need something to defend myself. Even just a knife could really help. Was there one of those around? But yeah, I've been a horror junkie from a very young age. Another thing that we used to watch as a kid that I still am obsessed with is supernatural stuff. Shocking considering I'm a witch now. But like, Taps. I read, there was a book, it was Grant and the original members of Taps, who had founded RIPS as well, Rhode Island Pacific Paranormal Society, had written it together, and Grant and who was the original members of Taps? Members. Yeah, Grant and Jason. That's who it was. We used to watch that all the fucking time. I actually used to dream of joining Taps. Still would be kind of cool, to be honest. Fruit knife. Maybe I should take it. Just for self-defense. And, like, compared to a lot of other shows, I did really like Taps. I know it was, like... Definitely now, I know, like, probably a lot of it was staged, and I do wonder how much of it was real. But I do like how in the show, at least in the very early days when it was Grant and Jason, they very much put an emphasis on trying to debunk the paranormal stuff happening.
Yeah.
They did not just be like, oh, it's paranormal. They actively went through and tried to debunk everything, including, like, getting, like, testing and stuff. And I really appreciated that. That's one of the things I think set them apart from a lot of other shows. And one of the reasons I think my dad and us kids were really into it. And it probably, I kind of wonder if some of that did also help, like, implant, like, my love of science, too.
Maybe.
Because that's a very much scientific, not necessarily a scientific approach, but trying to make sure, like, there's no confounding variables, like other things causing it, is very much a sciencey thing. And I feel like they, out of all the shows I've seen, I feel like they took the most scientific approach out of everyone else, even if it wasn't really scientific, if that makes sense. It didn't use the scientific method, in other words.
Yeah.
But you could tell that the owners were very much, like, they very much did, like, want to try to, what's the word?
Encourage?
I'm trying to think of the word. You could tell they had very good logic with them and a very good reasoning. It wouldn't surprise me if either of them had an interest in or a background in science when they were younger. But I wonder how they're both doing today. Like, I know, obviously, I never had a... Growing up watching them, I do wonder how, like... Because I remember years ago, I think it was Grant left to focus on his family, and I hope he's doing well now. You know? Is that weird to wonder?
Yeah.
Would it be considered parasocial?
I do not have the spoons or mental energy to figure out that question right now.
Ah. Because, like, it's not really assuming you have a relationship, it's just wishing someone's doing well today.
Right.
That wouldn't really be parasocial, I don't think.
No.
I don't think, anyway. I hope both of them are doing really well, to be honest. They kind of made my childhood in a way. Because we used to fucking love those, like, taps and stuff. I remember reading a paranormal book by those two. That covered, like, some of the cases they worked on and stuff, and it was really cool. I wonder if that show is still going. I'm sure Ghost Hunter still is. Another show I used to watch, not because I believed in it or, like, I thought, like, anything was real, I just liked it for entertainment value, and also, the main reason I watched it, I'm not gonna lie, is I thought the host was hot. And I liked his voice, I think. You ever watch Ghost Adventures?
We used to, we don't really anymore.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, the only reason I watched it was because I thought Zach Baggins was hot. I did it, like, not for the paranormal. I love paranormal, but that's not why I watched it. I just thought he was hot. It's just like... It's a... Which is so fucking shallow now that I think about it. But blood. This wasn't here earlier. Did something happen to Sissy? You ever have a show like that? You were primarily watching it just because you found someone attractive in it?
No.
Yeah. I mean, it was also entertaining. Like, it's not like it was a bad show. It was entertaining.
Right.
But, like, it wasn't necessarily for the content of the show. You were just, like, just kind of thought someone was attractive. Like, it's not like you sought it out necessarily, but when it was on and there was nothing else on, you put it on because they were attractive.
No, we would turn on a show because we liked the show. If it was something that was on when we were bored, we would tune into a show that we enjoy.
But if there's nothing you enjoy on,
then we would just go to the computer.
I didn't have that option. I mean, I did like the show. Like, they did the drama really well.
Because, like, say, for example, NCIS.
Mhm.
Abby. Best girl. Abby, best girl. However, when we were younger, we didn't care about characters' looks. We didn't care about, like, if they were attractive.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, like, when I was 13 and 14.
Yeah, no. We kind of phased out of, like, TV by, like, 13.
Yeah.
Well, because with how long and how often we were a lot deeper in anime at that point, and a better spot to be able to watch anime at that time was like YouTube, Funimation,
To be fair,
Crunchyroll.
15 is probably a bit a stretch, but like preteens even.
Regardless,
Because 15 I was kind of not watching much TV now that I think about it, but you get my point. You've never had anything you were just like, you like the show. Like, I still like Ghost Adventure. It's like, it's still entertaining as entertainment, like, not like for anything of the paranormal content, because most of that's faked and staged. Let's be real. But like the content is enjoyable, but like the reason you click on it is because someone's attractive.
nope.
You want to watch it, but it's just like, that's an added bonus. Like, if you had another show you also liked, that would make you choose that one just because there was someone attractive in it?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
If they were equal, like, you like them equally in content, the only difference is one had attractive characters, the other one had ugly ones.
I would choose which form of stimuli I want. If, like, I was forced to choose against a rerun of NCIS and a rerun of Ghostbusters, I'm gonna lean to Ghostbusters, not because there's any particular character that's hot, but because, as a person, if you're wanting to go anything close to what you're referring, I go by personality. I would rather, like, as much as I love Abby best girl, Ducky also best man, rest in peace to his voice actor, I would still go for Ghostbusters more because I like Andy Savage's personality.
Ghostbusters?
So, not Mythbusters.
I was about to say, I was thinking like Ghostbusters. I'm like,
Sorry.
Andy Savage wasn't in that.
All of this fucking time I was saying Ghostbusters, wasn't I? I meant Mythbusters! I'm a fake fan.
No, all I'm saying is like, they were equal. Like, you don't have a preference necessarily for either one. Whatever attractiveness factor in if that was the only thing difference between the two.
Attractiveness, no. Personality, yes, like I just explained.
Personality counts as attraction.
Typically, when I hear attraction, I tend to think physical, romantic, sexual, like other forms of of attraction, not platonic, or even even like a passive attraction. Be like, oh, that's neat.
Wait, I thought we were talking about like Demi kind of need to know. I'm so confused right now.
So when my brain defines attraction, it immediately goes to like the concept of like sexual attraction, romantic attraction, things like that. For whatever reason, we have a different term for like a passing interest. That is an interest when it comes to figuring out what show you want to watch, even based on characters in the show or people in the show if it's live action. That is an interest, that is an intrigue, that's a piquing of your curiosity, as opposed to an attraction, which tends to be more intimate of a feeling, because then you have an intimate interaction, an intimate reaction in regards to what you're witnessing.
I'm not necessarily talking about that. I'm talking about you look at pretty girl and they're pretty.
Yeah, am I supposed to say anything else?
I don't know. Pretty people are nice to look at.
Pretty people are nice to look at.
That's
sure.
my entire point.
I mean,
he was nice to look at.
Pretty people are nice to look at. Yes. Does that mean that I'm going to keep looking at someone that's like super attractive and just watch them go along the full fucking sidewalk? No. I'm going to look over.
He wasn't just like physically attractive,
and then go back to my own business.
To be clear, he wasn't just physically attractive. He also was very entertaining. Zach Baggins was entertaining.
Not really. We barely remember Ghost Adventures.
Really?
Yeah. We don't remember Ghost Adventures nearly as much as, like, say, A Haunting.
Oh, I fucking love that show. I fucking used to binge A Haunting. Oh my god. Every time I would get so mad when someone else would take the TV after school, or no, it was if I was off. Because I think it was like 3 p.m. or something, there was A Haunting on one of the channels, and I always missed it if I had school, but when I was out sick, I fucking loved it because I could watch it. Oh yeah, I forgot they fucking revamped Ghost Adventures. It's fucking weird.
Why are they having a remake for Ghost Adventures?
It ended because there was a bunch of controversy, but they restarted it.
Oh.
I actually don't even find Zach Baggins that attractive anymore. That's kind of hilarious. Like, even his older pictures, like, from back when I used to watch him. But do you not experience aesthetic attraction at all?
What?
Do you not experience, like, aesthetic attraction at all?
No, not really.
You don't really look at people and think they're pretty and stuff?
I mean, it's a passing thought, sure, but, like, it's not something that I focus on.
I don't necessarily focus on it, like, it's not a part of their personality, but, like, I do notice it, and it does catch my eye when I see it.
Like I was trying to say earlier, if there's someone attractive walking on the opposite side of the street, sure, I'll take a passing look at them, like, super quick, be like, oh, they look nice, and then go back to my own business. I'm not going to be watching them their whole way up across the flipping sidewalk.
The only way I'd be doing that is if I noticed they were limp, and that was probably because I was trying to see what was wrong.
Right.
But that's my medical obsession taking in.
I'm not easily enamored like that.
How about by voice?
Eh?
You never hear someone and just like, oh my god, they sound fucking good. I want to hear your voice more.
See, my brain partly understands that, but also partly doesn't, because, like, some of our favorite singers, Akiko Shikata, Utada Hikaru, they have there's very unique timbres to their voices. With Akiko, especially with her being classically trained, she knows several techniques to mess with her voice. She also has a large range. There's the intrigue that I think I and my system have with them and other singers is more on the technical level of being able to acknowledge and want to listen more in on their techniques, their range, things like that, things that are inherently musical in nature. We gravitate to them because they are able to give us more satisfaction when it comes to finding the more complex stimuli that we like within music.
Do you never just listen to, say, let's remove people completely?
Okay.
Tartini's Devil's Trill. A very complicated piece. One of my favorite classical pieces.
Right.
Do you not just listen to it without thinking of the technical and just find it very... just feel drawn to it because it sounds really good and it, like, tickles an itch in your brain?
No, we get that as well.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Something that tickles that itch. Sometimes with us, it's looks. There's sometimes people just look good, and it tickles an itch in our brain, and we like watching their content, because we enjoy their content, but also part of the reason we enjoy it because something about them tickles a part of our brain. Whether that's personality, voice, a physical attraction, there's something about them that draws us in. Do you not experience that?
I don't experience it with people. I only tend to experience that kind of, I guess, moving with music or things that are meant to evoke some sort of emotional reaction. So if there is like a certain scene in
Do
a
you
show,
get it with animals?
yes.
Weird.
Look, my demisexual ass focuses a lot more on people's character because someone could be the prettiest bitch on the block and be an absolute mean girl of an asshole.
Okay. I'm also demisexual. Just because I think someone's pretty does not mean I like them or want to be around their presence at all.
I know. I was meaning what I said to exemplify. Now thinking about it, I think it might be because I dealt with too many mean girls and fake girls in my life to where I didn't deal with it a whole lot with the guys. It happened a lot more with the girls and AFABs. Regardless, because of too many people in the past having manipulated us and lied to our faces, acting like that they're nice and attractive and looking like they're nice and attractive when in reality they're just shit, we tend to have...
I mean, Ted Bundy. If we want to use a very typical example.
How about you want to go... If you want to go true crime levels of fucking attractiveness and get people, like, fucking off the deep end, how about instead of Ted Bundy, we go to the fucking newlywed stalker?
I don't know who that is.
Oh. You don't know the newlywed stalker.
If there's a video essay on him, fucking send it. Like, especially if it's the casual criminalist. Fucking love Simon.
But
Simon is another of those person because I like his speaking style and I like his voice.
right.
Does that make sense?
Yes. But what I was saying earlier, because of dealing with too many two-faced folk when we were younger, our brain just prioritizes people's character over their looks. Not only because that's just kind of how our sexuality has gravitated, but also as a safety thing. We can't feel moved or safe or anything related to that. Allow ourselves to be able to feel any emotion.
I can tell you right now,
without being around someone that we actually feel that we can be that around.
In the physical presence of someone who's very attractive, we feel unsafe immediately. I'm not gonna lie, because most of them have especially if they were attractive from a young age, have a very shit personality because they never had to learn it.
Okay, I think I actually mixed up two serial killers. The Night Stalker and the Dating Game Killer.
I've heard of the Night Stalker. That was Richard Ramirez.
Yep.
I have not heard of the Dating Game Killer.
Rodney Alcala, he ended up, if I remember right, he ended up being on an episode of the Newlywed Show.
That's starting to sound familiar. I might have heard of him, actually. Still send it, but...
Yeah.
But, like, thinking someone is pretty and experiencing that kind of draw to someone's looks is not, like, a trusting thing. It's just... It tickles an itch in our brain. Like... And it's very rare we get it with, like, physical attractiveness. Like, IRL. Like, never IRL. We do get it with, like, some actors. But if we met them IRL, we wouldn't experience it. It's just on the screen. Because it's disconnected from us. Like, we had a huge crush on Spencer Reed. I still have a huge crush on Spencer Reed, I'm not gonna lie. I know that show is definitely problematic in some ways, but... I still like him. I hope that makes sense.
It kind of does. It's just still confusing because it's like, at least for me, Road, you're describing something for you in relation to people that, to me, feels more associated with...
Not necessarily people. It might be more akin to say it like characters on a screen. Because like I said, we don't give a fuck about the actors on all reality. They're... Like, we know they're real people, but they're barely real to us.
Right.
Like, obviously, they're real people, treat them nicely and stuff, but, like, we don't think of the actor, we think of the character, if that makes sense. We don't really have crushes on actors at all. It's always going to be the character, because it's usually more the personality. We like Spencer Reed because he was nerdy. And stuff like that, like, aspects of him, not really because of his looks, you know. So, like, are there not personality traits that you find attractive? Do you never just think someone has a very nice personality and want to be around them because of that and feel drawn to them constantly because of that?
Sometimes, but that's also gotten me in trouble because, again, people have lied to my face and acting like, oh yeah, they're all sweet and shit.
Talk about...
Yeah. I know.
Backstabbing is also a personality trait, and it's a very unattractive one.
Oh, yeah, no, it is very unattractive. However, I have dealt with too many experiences to where people have, say, stuck to personality traits and shown personality traits that I find intriguing and an attractive world to however you want to define it, and then they turn out to be absolute dicks.
Yeah. Because they were showing you their mask, not their personality.
Yeah.
I also kind of feel like I'm not using the right words to describe it. But, like...
I don't know how to help you out. I don't know how to help you define this one.
I mean, Because, like, we don't trust a person based on any of these traits. Like, obviously, we need to know the person. Like, that's what makes us. But, like... And I think that's where you're kind of confusing me. Because you keep talking about, like, yeah, I wouldn't trust them. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with trust. What are you talking about? Going into trust and stuff like that. It doesn't mean you want to be around them either. Like...
Because...
It just means,
with my
like...
brain and my line of logic, what you are describing is several different things that are on the same line. Attraction and intrigue by someone based on their personality is created from feeling a sense of trust. So there's a small little cycle there. Attraction begets trust, trust begets attraction. That keeps going.
Yeah, no, I get that part. What I'm talking about is, like, you're given a list of just pictures of people. No names, nothing. All you see is what they look like. If someone was attractive or looked pretty, would you not look at them a bit longer than everyone else? Would they not draw your eye? Like, you have no personality, nothing to go on.
If I have no...
Just drop dead gorgeous, like, normal people than someone who's drop dead fucking gorgeous.
Not really. My brain would just go, oh, they look cool, and then go to the next picture. Especially if my objective, as I'm told, is to look at all the pictures.
The fact that you would look at it and be like, oh, they look attractive, that is called a delay. That means you would look at them slightly longer than the other pictures. That's what I'm referring to.
Okay.
That is exactly what I'm referring to. That, oh, they look nice. Pause. Go to the next thing. That's what I mean when I say attraction. Oh, this sounds pretty. Next thing.
That's just an interest. That's not an intrigue. That's not necessarily attraction.
That is what most people mean when they say attraction. If they're not meaning, like, sexual. They mean interest. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
That was what I was referring to and trying to get to you this entire time. Over an hour now.
Would I be interested by someone based on certain characteristics that I find interesting? Yes. There.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was trying to get at. Because I'm trying to, like, how do I explain this? I'm also demisexual. Like, when I look at these people, I don't really want to fuck up. Like, I would, not gonna lie, attempting it, I would probably get turned off immediately. But, like, they look pretty, I look at them slightly longer than the next person. That's it.
Okay. Now you've tangented for an hour. Finish your damn game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... Because I was also just thinking this entire time, I'm like, you talk about attraction and stuff like this, and I'm just thinking, like... I'm not gonna lie, most of my partners I have not been, like, physically attracted to. I've always been attracted to who they are and their personality, and that's why they're my partners.
Mm-hmm.
Like, physical attraction can come later, but, like, I don't date someone because I think they're pretty. I guess if they're pretty, it might be a bonus, but, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like,
Right.
you know? Like, if I am not gonna say what I just thought. Like,
Here.
and that's where I was getting so confused. I'm like, bitch, I'm demisexual too. You keep bringing this up to another demi.
Yes, but like just because we are both demisexual does not mean that we experience demisexuality in the same way.
I mean, fair, but I just meant it like... I'm like, you keep acting like I'm talking about people I want to fuck. I don't want to fuck them. And I'm like, what is the words to use to describe this? This dense motherfucker is gonna understand.
I am the one who is dense!
Yes. You're the one who agreed the corgi is you.
When you also admitted that you didn't have the right words to describe things.
Everyone else would know what I meant when I said attraction.
Look,
You are
I am
the only person I know who differentiates them like that.
What, do we need to talk to all other autistic members of our community, be like, hey, how do you describe a differentiation between interest and attraction? And by proxy, when there are two shows of varying degrees of quality and varying degree of interest, how do you describe how you
I wasn't saying of
more intrigued
varying
by the other?
degrees. I was saying if they had the same amount of interest, the content themselves, you like watching them both literally exactly equal. The only difference is one has someone who's attractive and catches your interest.
I wouldn't use the word attractive, I would say interesting or intriguing.
Someone who is interesting in it. Whether because of physical appearance or personality. Or maybe their fucking mannerisms. Maybe they act gay as hell. I don't fucking know. And that's interesting to you. I don't know.
Look, now you're making me get all existential, and now part of my brain wants to go, wait, how does my part of the brain decipher what I consider interesting or intriguing to want to watch? And how does that differ from the other folks in my system?
You do realize for a lot of people, attraction and interesting are synonyms, right?
You know what I mean.
I know, but like used in this way, they are literally synonyms. Attraction is supposed to mean the same thing as what you're using interest for.
And yet, culturally, we consistently use attraction in sexual and romantic courtship-related...
But personally, I would describe what Magnus was talking about as an appreciation XD when I hear attraction. My mind kinda has the same way as Rose, haha.
Okay, appreciation might be better.
Well, personally, I would describe what Magnus was talking about as an appreciation. When I hear attraction, my mind kind of has the same way as Road. Thank you, Spee!
Everyone always... Maybe I just kind of mentally put it in the same category because, like...
They are... Okay.
Because, like, everyone else was talking about sexual attraction. I was not... I was especially a late bloomer. I did not really... When it comes to that stuff, I did not really have an interest until, like, 16. My mom actually thought I was a lesbian because of it. To be fair, I was actually madly in fucking love with my best friend who was female at the time. So, technically, she wasn't wrong, but...
When it comes to interest, appreciation, attraction being in the same category, I would say you're not wrong there. It's just they are different levels. You have interest, which is more like the general, like a general term. Like, imagine them as like all different bubbles, but they're a Venn diagram where everything comes in on itself. You have the larger bubble, that is interest. You have the smaller bubble, which is appreciation, and then the even smaller bubble is attraction. Attraction is a form of appreciation, which is a form of interest.
I don't know if I differentiate them like that. Because if I'm interested in something, I also consider myself attracted to it. They literally mean the same thing in my head.
Not for me.
Appreciate something also means very similar, but it has a slightly different connotation to me. I do like it, though, like in this context. Because you do appreciate it. It's something you like. To me, appreciate means, like, you actively like it.
Right, and the reason why I mentioned like the whole Venn diagram thing, bubble within a bubble within a bubble, is that to me, that also respects that they do have their different contexts while still having their own. You have interest, which is the general overarching term in regards to different things. You have appreciation, which is a deeper level of that, which is more than just a passing feeling, more of like an active intrigue and wanting to commit to interacting with that content more. And then you have attraction, which is an even deeper level of that appreciation.
That's not how my brain does it at all. Like, literally, like, to me, if I said, I am attracted to books, that means the same thing as I am interested in books. That books are a topic of interest to me. That's what that would mean to me.
Yes, I get that. But also, I have heard too many people, especially with, like, the stereotypical pan joke of, like, oh, oh, you're pansexual? You attracted to pans?
Yes, I love all the cookware. Don't leave me home with your crock pot, I swear.
Culturally, unfortunately, attraction as a term has been too emphasized as being a romantic and or sexual nature.
Not to me. Never. It's never been that way to me. Like, even as a society, not really. Like, to me, it's just the same. Like, they literally just mean the same to me. Interested and attracted to are just synonyms, like direct synonyms in my head. Unless you say sexual or romantic attraction, then that means different.
When I think appreciate, for me it's like I will dedicate 3 seconds of my time to enjoy this good
what
thing.
You are saying was definitely the case. Attraction was a simile for intrigue, for interest, whatever. However, with modern casual speech and also propaganda, attraction as a term has been too heavily coined with sexual and romantic natures to where we're starting to get that split of definition.
I don't like it.
It's language evolution, baby.
I'm gonna stick with my book speak, thank you. I will still use attraction as a direct synonym to interest. But Spee said, when I think appreciate, for me, it's like, I will dedicate 3 seconds of my time to enjoy this good thing, and then move on with my day. Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I kind of meant. Like, that was my entire point. I just didn't have the right words for it. Instead, I had to spend an hour trying to explain it.
Had to?
Yes, because I wanted...
We've been on stream for how long?
I wanted you to know what... I wanted to make sure you knew what I meant, because I could tell there was a miscommunication.
Sometimes, so I feel that Magnus, haha.
Oh, I know, right?
And then there's me, the linguist.
Yep.
Who is already researching and noticing the shit. It's just part of linguistic evolution. Words are going to split off from each other, or the certain words that used to be a specific term. So some words that become a specific term can become a general term. Some general terms can become a very specific term. Prime example, apple. In Old English, apple was just a general word for fruit. But through the centuries, the word apple began to be used specifically for a particular fruit. Same thing with deer. Cognate with German Tier, you have the word for animal. However, in Old English, after centuries of evolution and influence from Normans and from Norman conquest and all that shit, deer began to be used as a very specific term. Language evolution is going to happen.
Oh yeah, I know it's gonna happen. I still would use appreciate, attract, in the same way. Attract and interest are the same thing. Both of them means you are drawn to it.
Yes, all of them do mean that you are drawn in a certain way. However, you can also say the same when it comes to, say,
just know when speaking to me,
words of love, the different forms of love, especially in like flipping Attic Greek.
Okay,
very specific words for different contexts of the same thing.
Just know when you're speaking to me, when I say attract or attraction, I mean interest, unless I specify sexual or...
But in America, elk is a very specific kind of deer.
Yeah, unless I specify. Because if I'm referring to those, I will specify. I wonder if this has also been a way I've tried to hide my demisexuality from people. Because I say I'm attracted to people, but really I'm just... It's appreciation, I guess. Because, like, it's not like I'd want to touch them or anything, like... I also wouldn't want them touching me.
Right.
I kind of want them staying away with a 10-foot pole.
You're like, you are nice, but you can be nice over there.
Yes.
Also, I hope you know that probably the big reason on why we had the miscommunication and had the tangent for over an hour is because we're both zooted.
I'm not really that zooted. I've barely had anything. But yeah, that does actually make sense, because I never really did experience, like...
LMAO.
I'm only now realizing that most people probably mean something different by attraction than I do. And it's causing an existential crisis.
Gee, you think a conversation like that wouldn't cause an existential crisis? Like, how do you define this thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do, this kind of thing. Wait.
Well, it's mostly because I'm now realizing that everyone else means something different. And that this entire time they've been talking about sexual attraction that I don't experience.
Yes. However... One thing to maybe calm down the existentialism. Technically, all of us, all of our bodies, all of our headmates, whatever, technically speaking in linguistics, have our own languages, have our own ways of speaking. That is our idiolect. It's not just our accent, it's the words that we use, how we use them, when we use them.
Oh yeah, I know that.
One person will never be one-to-one with what's considered standard, or even one-to-one in speaking patterns, mannerisms, all of that jazz, with another person. All of us, ergo, technically have our own languages, and the main reason of why we keep with people of a certain way is also relates to how easily other people speak similarly to us.
I get that. That's not quite what I'm getting at. It's more, I'm just now realizing that I genuinely don't really experience sexual attraction the way others do. I've known I was demisexual, but it's now I'm now realizing this has traced back all the way to my preteens.
Mm-hmm.
And I never knew that. And I'm now realizing that people actually meant, like, what they were saying. And it's a weird concept to me. Because I've never experienced that.
Yeah. Is there someone up with you? You have, like, a really nasal quality.
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's just, someone probably is. I don't know who yet.
Like, nasal quality, and you also just got higher pitch.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone probably is. But it's just, like, the weird realization that, like, everyone else meant something different than you did. And literally, you were the only one who didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot with autistics.
Because, like...
It's just a way of life, honey.
Fair, but it's just, like... Most people would genuinely just fuck someone based on their looks. That is fucking weird.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
How could you trust someone like that by their looks only? Then again, most people aren't massive kinksters like I am.
Then again, a lot of people are stupid. People look at someone with a long beard and gray hair, they go, "Oh, wise sage, teach me your ways!" Or other stereotypes and shit like that. We have made so many stereotypes because of attraction to physicality.
Well, yeah.
And also aversion to it. I mean, look at how many anti-Semitic depictions there have been as of late. And where a lot of what we consider stereotypically, quote-unquote, Jewish, stereotypes in regards to physicality, the nose, and things like that, not to condone any of the stereotyping, it's absolutely bullshit, fuck anti-Semitism, but there can be an attraction and also an aversion to physicality or other things that we are interested in, whether as an attraction or as a detestment. And either way, it determines how we talk about it, function around it, things like that. And it embeds into our culture.
I'm just now realizing one of the only things I'm, strongly adverse to would be bad smells. And that's just because I have a very sensitive nose. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
But, then again, I'm not, a very physical person either. I don't look at people very often.
Yeah. I know.
Just because of my autism.
Right. And one of the fun but also aggravating things with, at least with our system's dissociation, is that there are some folks in our system who are actually physically attracted to some folks.
I think
they do get that, physical attraction that's more archetypical.
I think some of us might. I don't know who, though. Because it doesn't happen very often. And some of it is also because I think we're face blind, so it's harder for us to be attracted to like that. Because we have a harder time remembering what people look like. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because we just generally don't look at people very much because, we struggle to remember what they look like a lot.
I just realized a thing.
What?
I think I have some sort of face blindness too, because there can often be times, unless it's a customer that has come in very, very often, if a customer comes in after coming in for stuff before on the same day, it's more often that we treat them like a normal other customer. We just do our typical oh, new person, hello, how are you buying this today, and not continuing small talk that is expected to be oh, it's you again, hello.
No, that's actually pretty normal for retail because you see so many people a day. This is more when I hear your name or remember you, I tend to think of your avatar more than your actual face, because I struggle to remember what your face looks like unless I'm looking at it actively. I can remember, like, you have brown eyes, like, you have a goatee, you have brown hair, stuff like that, but, like, what your actual face looks like is just blank. But, like, if it's not your face there, I can tell. Like, if I looked at you and it was someone else's face, I'd know, because it wouldn't be your face. But I can't recall your face at all when I'm not actively looking at it.
Okay, yeah, no, I resonate with that, honestly, now thinking about it, because it's like, I do focus a lot more on, like, hair texture, things like that, things that help to frame the silhouette of someone's face, but I can't remember all that well the face proper.
And, like, so I tend to remember, actually, I don't even know if it's necessarily, I think I'd probably be able to tell if, say, you put someone else's face on yours. I don't think I'm that face blind that it would still look the same to me, but when I identify people, I use their body language a lot more. Like, how they hold themselves, how they hold, like, their muscles, how they walk.
Yeah.
Like, their gait, I remember that. Like, I can remember, like, small, like, movements, small verbal tics, or, like, things that are unique to them. Like, their voice, stuff like that, ways of speaking, like, the word choices they use, how they move when they talk, or stuff like that. I remember that stuff more than their face, so I can identify people from much longer distances than most people would expect, because I can sometimes look at how someone walks and know who it is. Because that's easier for me to identify than necessarily facial features.
Yeah.
Like, it confuses me so much. Like, I know, obviously, when I look at someone's face, I can tell some people have bigger noses and stuff, but when, like, you know, like, they're talking about trying to describe someone, like, their cheekbones, like, stuff like that, it's so fucking confusing to me. Like, how can you even get a police sketch? But some people apparently are able to recall facial features like that, and it's weird to me. Because I can't.
I get you with that, and I think it just made me realize the thing. Because I tend to focus a good bit more on, I guess, for lack of a better phrasing, the silhouette of the face rather than the full face, because of whether that's face blindness, whatever or not, it actually makes it hard for me to be able to keep the right proportions for a character's face at multiple angles.
Oh my god, yes. The Vortorians have talked about struggling with this too.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Oh my god, that just made me realize I'm face blind. I'm not sure how to fucking feel about this.
We should ask Top Hat if he can recall that sometime. Because I wonder if, like, are we genuinely face blind, or is this just normal?
Right.
Now I'm curious there. But yeah, that's why I don't look at people's faces a lot. I joke about it a lot. But yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the game finally.
After how long?
I can recall faces pretty detailed. I just wouldn't know how to translate that mental image into words.
Okay. Because, like, I can't recall, like, any facial features, usually. I might be able to call, like I said, if someone, like, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to recognize if, like, say, someone I know very well had a different face. I think I'd be able to tell, but, like, I cannot recall their face out of memory at all.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen, like, that style of sketch where it's mostly the outline of a person, like, it gives all the details, but doesn't, like, detail the face at all. That's kind of how I remember people most of the time. Like, I don't really remember their facial features much. I might remember some, especially if they have, like, really prominent facial features. Like, some people I'll remember their nose if they have, like, a very prominent nose or something, but that's it. Or if they have, like, a beauty mark or, like, stuff like that I might remember. But, like, their face overall, not really. Because, like, I can very vaguely kind of recall facial details sometimes. But it's not ever really, like... It's extremely vague. And it's really hard to do. Because I'm trying to remember my mom's face now, and I can't. I mostly remember her hair. I wonder if this is why I struggle telling ages on people, too. Or, like, if anything changes about a person, I struggle telling. Because, like, unless it's, like, really obvious.
Yeah.
Unless they change, like... It depends on what they changed, really. God, I am still fucking overheating. I'm like fucking sweating buckets. No goddamn reason. I wonder if it's cooled off enough outside that I can open the window. Are you starting to grow?
What? Oh, you were talking about roses.
No, I thought it was starting to grow thorns, which is weird because I don't remember this rose having thorns. No, it was just some of the, where, like, I pruned it a bit.
Are there any buds?
No, not right now. It might be a while before it blooms again. They only bloom, like, every few months or so. So more than likely its bloom cycle is over, so it might not be even a year until we see a bloom again.
Okay.
But it's doing healthy. It's creating, like, new leaves and all that, so it's doing well. Wait. I need to readjust my seat. I have a cushion on it. I need to readjust. I love how I may have accidentally made Road realize their face blind. Wait, it's this one, isn't it? Door is unlocked. Sissy, what are you doing here? Whoa, your arm's bleeding. So it was your blood. Were you hurt? My arm caught on something. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. It's bleeding a lot, though. And you've been resting here, right? What if you get anemia? I'm just a little tired. I've been walking around a lot. Really, don't worry about it. You know what? I don't think I've ever actually done this. Let's see if this even works. Yeah. I don't want to stop streaming because I want to continue playing the game. But my fucking chair is getting uncomfortable, so I'm gonna switch. Now. I'm gonna see if I can use my Papasan. Which is a lot comfier for me, anyway. Ha! I'm definitely gonna have to adjust the camera, though. Give me a minute. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I don't know how well it's capturing my facial tracking. Probably I want it to capture correctly at that. This is, I'm probably actually gonna need to turn the other light on. Oh well. There we go. I can be comfy now. I just... Bunch of adjustments. There we go. I'm just a little tired. I've been walking around a lot. Really, don't worry about it. Give me your hand, sissy. I have a handkerchief, so I can at least try to wrap it up. Sorry, you might hear see adjustments. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to be here. Here we go. To be honest, I never thought I'd be doing this, but this is so much more fucking comfy. I guess this is better than nothing. Doesn't hurt. It's fine. Thank you.
Mirror on the wall.
You're so kind.
Torture cock and ball.
Do I want to know, Yos?
Hi, Jaws.
I'm actually gonna be leaving this Papasan that I have here. It's kind of sad. Because I do like it, but I want to try to get a bigger one at my girlfriend's. Which is one of the reasons I'm leaving this one here. And also, so I have a place to sit when I'm visiting Road. But yeah.
LOLXD something heard in a YouTube VID that was for shits and giggles LOL so wanted to catch ya off guard.
You don't seem so well. Did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. I've just been so silly.
Spirit high wonderful and beautiful spee.
Silly? I decided to move to the Papasan. I'm streaming from my chair. Yeah.
No UX2.
It's silly that I'm wandering this dark place all alone. Falling in holes, cutting my arm, all to find some measly box. Measly? But it's important, right? A memento from your boyfriend?
No you infinity.
Well, he's my ex, to be exact. He left me quite a while ago, And while we were dating, this hotel was our special place. That was when I lost the box. I've been worried about it ever since, but I only just worked up the courage to come look. I thought I could forget everything about him, but it was no good. Coming here just brought back all those memories.
No, you infinity x infinity.
Why did you break up? I don't know. Maybe that's why I won't give up. He said he appreciated my kindness, but when we broke up he said it was all I had, and he was exactly right, so I couldn't reply. I really am a wimp. No wonder he'd break up with me. Even I'd hate a girl like me. Oh, honey, no. Sorry. I know I'm just annoying you.
No, you unspecified currency.
I'll rest here a while longer. I'm a little dizzy. Thanks for your help, David. Oh, and here, I found this. I'm not sure where it goes, though. Received a key to somewhere. Thanks. Don't strain yourself, okay? Well, I'm going. I have a feeling I know exactly where it's gonna go. Why are you always like this, David? Like what? You're always such a yes man. Just going with the flow. Do you even have a personality? I don't mean to. I mean, I try to think for myself. I don't see it that way. You're not kind, you're just indecisive. You treat anyone else the same way, right? That's why I can't trust you. Look, please, just listen. I'm always thinking of you. If I'm a pain, then I'm sorry. There you go again, thinking you can just apologize and everything will be fine. You don't understand a word I'm saying. Then what should I do? You just don't trust me, is that it? Maybe it's hopeless for us. I hate for it to end this way, but I think we would both be worse off staying together any longer. Thanks for everything, David. Goodbye. Wait, we can talk this out, surely! Kindness is all you have. Sissy and I are the same like that, timidly refusing to forget. The moment I realized she didn't love me, I felt like I was nothing but worthless.
Oh no. Spee. How dare you desecrate unspecified currency with such tomfoolery?
I wonder if Sissy felt that way too. I have a feeling it's probably to here. Something's in the fountain. A box? Maybe this is the one Sissy lost. It must be. It's decorated with rubies. Did someone throw it away here or what? Man, I'm glad I found it. I'll get this to Sissy pronto. Oh, shit. Huh? Did Sissy leave already? But she's wounded.
That
Sissy?
response was blessed by the unspecified currency, therefore making it the ultimate no you. I was simply acknowledging the power of unspecified currency to spread kind knowledge to a good be new woo.
Sissy?
Oh my.
No! No! Stay away! Stop right
That
there.
person doesn't
Back
look
up, monster. Yeah, he's dead. David! Damn it. Sissy, get out of the hotel. David, what are you? I said run away. I'll take care of this. Hey, monster.
At Lupin_spirit.
I don't know what the hell you are, but don't lay a finger on Sissy. Oh fuck, what do I have to do? Fuck! Fuck! Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do, okay. I'm gonna die. Game over.
Add a C. F.
I know, I wasn't sure the attack button. Did I die or did he? I did. Okay. The answer is me. Yeah.
That front view of the crooked man, haha.
Ah, fuck. Ah! Fuck you.
He looks so happy to be included.
I know, right? Doesn't he? Ah! Ah, fuck. I died. Yes, I did. This might take me a minute. I can't remember how many times you have to hit this fucker. I'm assuming this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I died. Ah! Yeah, I'm dead. How long will it take me to get through this? Wait, let me double check I'm doing the right thing.
It's hard too because he doesn't have an attack animation, just aggressively walks into UXD.
Yeah. Okay, let's look up a playthrough. Hellenic. All the way the fuck at the end. Okay, apparently you don't have to go right up against him to... And that's what I was doing wrong. Okay. We'll see how long this takes. Oh. Ah! I see now. Ah, fuck. That was on me. Ah, fuck. It's still gonna take me a while. Even after realizing that. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Rip. Gods. Ah, fuck. Ah! I keep getting fucking stuck on furniture. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I died. Yes, I did.
You got this.
We'll see. It's not gonna work. Ah! I'm going back to my controller. Fuck that shit. Oh, I'm struggling with the controller. Maybe I'll see if the game... If I get with the computer easier. The answer is no. It's easier with the controller. Because I'm used to it. Ah. Oh! 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 Fuck you!
I.
I didn't realize I could trap him with the fucking sign!
Blue.
David! David, are you okay? Yeah, I don't think he'll chase us anymore. But never mind me, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm not hurt. But... Sissy, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Why did this have to happen? Why did I have to go through this? Why did that horrible monster attack me? I just didn't want to forget him. I just wanted to have my memory of him at least. Is it because I'm such a wimp? Is that why this happened? Can Can I not even love him? No, I hate it. Somebody help. Sissy. What's wrong with being a wimp? Huh? You may feel like a sissy for not being able to forget him, but is that such a bad thing? David? You know, I was dumped a few months ago, too. I was sure we were going to get married. You, too? I was dejected. Even now, it still pains me. I don't think I can truly forget it. I've always hated how I was such a coward. I'm a miserable excuse for a man, especially in romance. Ow. Birthday. I've always hated how I was such a coward. I'm a miserable excuse for a man, especially in romance. I couldn't even be happy when my friend got married, and it made me hate myself more and more. Funny enough, I have a squishmallow also called Magnus, who I keep in the office with me. And yes, I might be snuggling him right now. Yeah. But looking at you, I've come to think, maybe it's not bad to keep thinking of someone. In fact, maybe it's a wonderful thing. I decided I wouldn't give up either, and it's thanks to you, Sissy. Thank you. David. This is your treasure, right? It's a pretty fancy box. It'd be a shame to throw it away. Take good care of it, okay? I'm sure the one you love will understand, and I know I'll always support you. Thank you, David. I'll try a little harder. I hope things go well for you, too. Hey, David, did the box come with a key? A key? No, I didn't see one. Strange, the box needs a key to open, so... Though, I didn't lock it. A key. Wait, hold on. Maybe this brass key? Haha, no, of course not. Ah, yes, that's the one! Where did you find it? What? Really? I picked it up around here? A key for my house opens Sissy's box. So the former tenant's involved with the box. What does that mean? I wonder why it was locked. Let's open it. Oh, there's a piece of paper. Sissy, can I look at that? I thought so. It matches with the notebook pages, which means I don't get it, but I guess the guy you're looking for put this paper in here. Seems that way. It has an address on it. Are you going there, David? Yeah. He wasn't here, so I'll check there next. Okay, be careful. I'll escort you home, Sissy. It's dark after all. Dark out after all. I'll be alright. Thanks though, David. Well... I'm really thankful, David. Let's see each other again sometime. That surprised me. But she seems happier now. That's good. I feel a little more relaxed myself. Lingering scent of dreams. And is this an address? Maybe that's where he is now. I'll go check it out. I've come this far. Until I find him, I'll go anywhere. Man, this place was far. That took almost an entire day. So, this is the place. Looks like the school was abandoned. No one around, though I guess they'd be inside anyway. Let's see if I can even enter. You know what? I do actually want to try to complete this, so I'm also going to give us the bad end. And since I realized that fucking trick... oh, fuck. Well, is that... I got an achievement for that. Okay, I will show you all the bad end now.
Gonna sleep, night.
Night, yos.
Night Jaws. Oh slash.
Yeah. Good night. Definitely leave now so you don't have to see the bad end. Nice seeing you though, yos. It's been a while. Crying won't do any please don't cry. Crying won't do any good. I know all too well how you feel, but it may be tough, but you have to move on. You know that, don't you? You can't keep going on like this. I'm sure someone will understand you someday, so please, don't cry. He won't even let me cry? There's really nothing I can do? This is your treasure. I found it in the courtyard earlier. You decided to forget everything, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was selfish. I know better than anyone that I can't keep going like this. I can't keep stewing over it. I need to forget him. It's a precious memory. I don't need it anymore, do I? I'll be going now. Sorry I couldn't help you, David. I hope you find who you're looking for. Yeah, thanks, Sissy. Be well. Sissy! Sissy, hey, open up! Sissy, Sissy!
Oh, hi
Damn it, stop it. Stop it right now. Don't you lay a hand on her. Open this door. Stop. Ugh. Get bad ending 1. So that's a bad end. Now let's continue on. Here we're gonna meet... Oh, what was his name? Was it... It's not Daniel, is it? Oh! Well, was there someone there? Couldn't really see them in the dark. I'm not gonna lie, this is an area I don't remember as well. I do remember the first part pretty well, but this area I just don't. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It looks like some sort of diary. Michael's dissertation made it into an academic journal. I'm so happy for him. I knew when he joined my class he'd be a prodigy. I also realized he and I have the same birthday. I use my birthday as a security code, so I feel like maybe I should change it. Nothing in the refrigerator. Empty trash can. Books. Six-digit pin. Ooh. Documents are strewn on the desk. The key to the room is among them. John Keith's room. Books. Is overflowing. There's passcode. Some sort of notebook. Times are changing. Our existing laws cannot serve us anymore. We must surpass the father of our law to find the true answer. Oh. It's gonna be a fucking riddle later, I'm sure. Lots of books. Why does this law school have math books? Boy, I'm terrible at math. Oh. A binary number is made up of binary digits known as bits. Oh god. it's binary code. Fuck that shit. Looks like some sort of diary. Indeed, Law 2 needs a numeric representation. After all, basic things such as on or off, 0 or 1, can represent much more complex numbers. Using the smallest elements to produce new things is a way of thinking I hold in high esteem. Though, perhaps it's more the artistic notion that captivates me more than the mathematics. Like some sort of diary. I lost the note with my security box password, so I couldn't get into the computer room and the headmaster got angry at me. This is the worst. Thought I had it when I was writing for a seminar in the reference room. Maybe I left it in a book somehow? I should go look. If I use my ID as a password like Andrew does, I wouldn't forget, but that's risky. Of course, if you just use a random number, then you have my problem. Oh God.
I think I am gonna try to get some rest as well. Have a
Alrighty,
good
that's
rest
fair.
of your stream.
You too. I mean, have a good rest of your night.
Yee.
Move about necessary repairs. Deep fissure in the wall behind the eastern bookshelves in the basement storehouse. Repairs needed. A list of faculty: criminal law, John Keith; civil law, Andrew Robertson; international law, Cindy Peterson; criminology, Franz Moore; philosophy of law, Lefty Lewis; legal history, Ray Twain; comparative jurisprudence, U. McGuire; Dr. Stacy Lizzie. I'm assuming doctor means like for the like infirmary or something, I'd hope. Because otherwise, what kind of doctor are they? I have a bit distracted at the moment. Give me a sec. There we go. Wait. Okay. I wish there was a way to run. Stacy Lizzie, there's a key by it. Got the infirmary key. Okay, yeah, she. Medical treatment. Found the parlor key in one of the drawers. Okay. CP boy. What time is it? Okay. I'm probably gonna try to continue a little bit more, maybe until we at least meet the other dude. But, like, then I think I might call it for the night. Though I do think I'm gonna try and finish this, like, tomorrow or whatever. Oh, I think it's this way. It's not here. Unlock the parlor. Shelf. What's this? I guess it's wire art or something. Not sure what it's supposed to be, though. Apparently it was made by Ray Twain, one of the lecturers. 0101 There's a key to the reference room inside. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Move on. Now I have the key to the reference room. Right over here. Key. Whoa, fuck! Ow, ow! Hey, who was that? Who'd you be? What are you doing in this school, you shady punk? Shady punk? I'm just looking for someone. You shoved me out of the blue. Who are you? Give me a name or I'm calling the police on you. David Hoover. I'm looking for a guy who I think was here. I'm not a robber or anything. You sure? As if a robber would say they were one. What do you want? A permit? Now you tell me who you are if you're going to ask me. I'm D. I graduated from this school, so I came to bring back some memories. D, that's your name? Not actually the oddest one I've heard, but... It's a nickname, dummy. You think I'd tell some shady guy my real name? What a little brat. But I guess you ain't stolen anything yet. I'm just wondering, so don't mind me. Smell ya. What the hell's his problem? Didn't even apologize. He pisses me off. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. And call this a night. Because it's like almost 3 a.m. here. There we go. Okay, let's see who we want to raid out to. Okay, who is live, anyway? I see Zega. Ooh. Okay, I think I know who we're gonna raid out to Eldritch Grandpa. I don't really have many people. let me exit the game real quick. So you're gonna hear some beeping. Because I forgot to mute the game. Okay, definitely do that. So we are going to raid out to Eldritch Grandpa. Raid message. Raid. Yeah, there's only like 2 of us here, so not that big a deal. But, anyway, make sure you show them love, and all that fun stuff. And with that said, let's see if I can pronounce this right. Probably I'm gonna butcher it. Dao ois apelas. One second. Daos, apelas, ataras, and stetasen. So, I really need to practice saying that, though. I've gotten the intro down a bit. But anyway, let's raid out and show, Eldritch Grandpa some love, who's playing Fallout New Vegas right now. And with that said, have a good evening, night, whatever it is in your time zone. And we'll be seeing ya.